Modern day idols. After God brought the Israelites, his people, out of slavery in Egypt, something they did was make a statue of a cow out of gold, out of their gold earrings. And instead of worshiping God, who brought them out of slavery, who just brought them out of slavery in Egypt, they worshiped this cow that they made out of gold. They worshiped this idol. And the first commandment, you shall have no other gods before me. Now, how does this apply to our lives today? Anything we place before God is an idol. And what does that mean? I have a few descriptors here to clarify that. The first one I have is anything we love more than God. This could be food. This could be money. This could be sex. This could be material things. This could be a person. It could be a pet. It could even be a movie or a song. Another descriptor I have is something we're devoted to more than God, something we give more time, energy, and effort toward more than we give toward God. This could also be a person. It could be schoolwork. That's something that I struggle with. It could be television. This is something that I have struggled with. It could be career. The last descriptor I have for you, and there are more, but these are just the ones that came to mind for me. Something or someone we just can't live without. Again, this could be a person. That's a big one. A person, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, mother, father, son, daughter, grandpa, grandma. The list goes on. Anyone we feel like we can't live without. Anyone we love more than God. Anyone we are more devoted to than God. Something that falls under that last descriptor I said, something we can't live without, could also be a TV show. I have struggled with this. It could be food, again, like I said a little before. And you might say, well, food, I actually can't live without food. But the thing is, something God says, something the Lord says is, man shall not live on bread alone, but on bread alone, as in food alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. That's in the book of Matthew and the book of Deuteronomy. So even food, we should not put before God. That's what God is calling us to do. The only thing that we can't live without should be God. And I say that as someone who is striving toward that, not someone who has already reached that point, because it is a process. It is a process to take these things that are higher than God in our lives and push them down so that God can be first. It's a process, and sometimes it's a painful process, no doubt about that. But it's a process that God calls us to undergo so that we might not have any other gods before him. Excuse me. That's all I have for this video. I pray that God gives you strength and guidance in this process of dealing with idols in our life. In your life.